How's it going, guys? It's TacTixHD here, bringing you episode 4 of my NHL 13 GM Mode Fantasy Series. As you guys can see right there's the starting NHL lineup looking pretty good, and then the AHL lineup also looking very good with Michael Granlund, Tobias Ryder, Matt Pumple, a lot of good up-and-coming stars. So we still have Jack Campbell in the AHL, who will be our future goalie. Vokun's getting pretty old. As you guys can see, no moves, and right here's the All-Star game. Stamkos made first-line center, Turris made third-line center. On defense, I also believe Morgan Riley made it on the first pair. And then in goal, I actually think Thomas Okun made it. So a total of 4 players made the All-Star game from our team. So obviously, you know, we're having a pretty good year in the NHL. We're here at the trade deadline. I made a trade. Mark Vlasic, a couple prospects, not really good ones, and a third-round pick for Giordano. Giordano was 1 or 2 overall higher, as well as a lower salary. And this upcoming offseason, I'm really going to need all the money I can get. So right here, guys, we're in the playoffs. Finished with a record of 56-17-9. Played the Ottawa Senators in the first round. And I think I actually might have swept them in 4. So, you know, pretty good first series. In the second series, guys, I played the Islanders. I won the first 2 games, won the third game, and won the fourth game. So I swept the Islanders as well. So back-to-back sweeps, not too bad. My AHL team was playing the Oklahoma Barons. I'm not sure how they did. I think they might have lost. And right here, guys, in the Eastern Conference Final, we're actually playing the Florida Panthers. And I also swept the Florida Panthers. So back-to-back sweeps to put us in the Stanley Cup Final. Just showing you guys how dominant this team is. And the Stanley Cup Final, we played the Oilers, won the first 3 games, lost the 4th, unfortunately, so we were 1 game away from the sweep. I decided, you know, make sure my lines were all good, all the right players were playing in the right spots, you know, make sure no one that should have been playing was a healthy scratch. And I played the 5th game, and right here, you guys will see we're playing at home. Right there was just the lineup going to the game. Granlund was actually on the 4th line. Someone was injured. And it was 0-0 in the 3rd period. And I actually put one in right there. Stamkos putting in the puck side of the net, making it 1-0. Right there, Buffalo wound up for a slap shot. Wayne Simmons put in the rebound for them, making it 1-1. Right here, 4 minutes left in the 3rd. They actually scored a goal. I don't know who that was, making it 2-1. 23 seconds left. Morgan Riley just goes to the net, makes it 2-1. Now we're in overtime right here. And Granlund out front puts in the game-winning goal in overtime to win us the Stanley Cup. So 2 Stanley Cups in 4 years, guys, with a fantasy team. I think that's pretty good. Winning the Stanley Cup 50% of the time is an amazing odd. And as you guys can see right here, Thomas Vokoun won the Conn Smythe Trophy. He actually won a lot of awards this year. You guys will see later in the episode just how many awards he actually won. And of course, right there we have the captain, Steven Stamkos, going out and retrieving the cup from, I guess, Kerry Bettman. What a dick, right? And then right here, just everyone hoisting the cup. So pretty cool, guys, that we won the cup again. Right here, of course, is just the famous, you know, Stanley Cup team picture. And 3 stars of the game: Vokoun, Morgan Riley, and Stamkos. So I mean, veteran goalie, young defenseman that's up and coming, and then Steven Stamkos, the captain. As well, guys, as you can see right here, the retired players. Unfortunately, Vokoun did retire after winning 2 cups for us. But I mean, you know, luckily we have Jack Campbell coming up. That was the whole point. I picked up Vokoun. I figured Campbell's probably going to take 3 or 4 years to develop into a true starting NHL goaltender. So I'll just, you know, pick up Vokoun as well. Jordan Subban, Malcolm and PK's younger brother, retired with 0 games played in the NHL. He was only 50 overall, wasn't a big deal. My first pick in the draft, I actually picked up Berger. Really good power forward prospect, should be good for me. I'm looking at players re-signed. Granlund actually needed a new contract. He was 79 overall. Now I think he's like 87 overall. He made like a huge jump. And opposed to wanting, you know, something reasonable, you know, say 5 or 6 million, he was asking for like 9 or 10 million. And I simply could not afford that. I had to re-sign a bunch of other players. Like Jack Campbell needed a new contract. Of course, I had to get that settled. It's going to be my new starting goaltender. Ryan Murray and I think another defenseman, one of my top 6, needed a new contract. And I think maybe one of my forwards, Huberdeau and Stamkos, both need new contracts. So obviously they're both getting big money. So unfortunately, guys, I had to let go Granlund. But I did actually. What happened is I'm going to let him go through like qualifying offers. I think I get like 2 firsts for him, maybe even a little bit more. As you guys can see right here, I'm trying to get Stamkos for 10 million. It's not too bad. Granlund actually only wanted 7.5, but I actually didn't even have that. 35 million, 10 to Stamkos, 8 to Huberdeau. That's 18. That's half my money. Then of course like another 5 to Murray, another 5 to Yakupov. I've got like, you know, 7-8 million left. 3 to Campbell, and then that leaves, you know, a little bit of money. Looks like I had to sign Hamilton, so I was pretty low on cap space, and that's why I had to make that trade with Vlasic, and then of course letting Granlund go. So really short for cap. Luckily though, right here I got Stefan Bachman, one of my prospects. He was actually drafted last year, the year before, got him on a qualifying offer, 925,000 for 3 years, already 82 overall. He made some nice, he really improved in the AHL. But right here, guys, like I said, Tampa Bay Lightning offered me 9.2 million for Granlund. I get 2 firsts, a second, and a third, so I'm gonna take it. And I still have the 2 firsts, the second, and third from the Barchi. So this draft I had 2 first-round picks, and the next draft I'll have 2 first-round picks. And so I mean, it's pretty crazy, just all the first-round picks I'm getting. And I mean, my team is still competitive. As well, guys, Zanetti was actually my 7th defenseman. I think he was 80 overall. He wanted too much money for that. But on another team, he'll definitely be top 6. So Pittsburgh offered him 3.3. It's only a second-round pick, but I figured rather than me pay him all that money to be, a healthy scratch, I'll just take the second-round pick. Right here, my awards, obviously Stanley Cup, President's Trophy, Hart Memorial went to Vokoun. He had a stellar year. As well, I think Vokoun might have won the Vezina Trophy. And of course, he won the Conn Smythe, and yes, he did win the Vezina. And he won the William J. Smithings or something, as well as the Ted Lindsay Award. So I think Vokoun had like 4 or 5 awards, which is just unheard of. Right here's the NHL starting line. As you guys can see, not too bad. I could use a better third line center for sure, and maybe some more depth at the 4th line. Right here, though, the defense is looking very strong. Goalie's also kind of weak with Campbell at 82, but hopefully he'll get better. Right here's the AHL team. As you can see, AHL team looking strong as always, and they're just going to keep getting better and better. And in goal now, starting the AHL is Malcolm Subban, who hopefully can make some improvements, and maybe he'll be, some trade bait. Right there's a team, 4.5 stars throughout, so pretty good team. And besides that, guys, hope you enjoyed this episode. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day.